everybody? It's Keegan here. I'm back to you live with another stream, and hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. Today's stream is going to be a lot different than what I normally do. We're actually going to be discussing the 2025 Oscar nominations, snubs, and all that other shit. Because why not? Well, I honestly don't really give a fuck about the Oscars, but I figured why not do a stream talking about the nominations and shit. So I'm not really going to be doing any jokes on this stream this time, which is going to be a lot different than what I normally do. Well, what's normally on all my other friends' streams like Bob, Mackenzie, Southern Gamer Nerd, and stuff. Like in the rest of them, we're not really going to be doing any jokes here. But I figured we just discuss the stuff like related to the Oscar nominations and stuff. Honestly, I've wanted to try something different with my streams for once, so yeah. Oh, and Peach Fan's here. What's up?
Hello, Keegan.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm going over those Oscar Best Picture nominees.
All right. I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look for a list on the net, and then I will pull it out. I gotta find it.
Right now, I'm on Noah.
All right, there we go. I got to load it up. I'm on the Rotten Tomatoes website, and I'm gonna put on the screen select. Oh, hold on. Oh, hey, Gabe, what's going on, dude? And hello, Marcelo. And hello, Southern Gamer Nerd. Yeah, I don't actually watch the Oscars in general. I got better things to do than waste my time watching the fucking Oscars. Oh, hey, Spidey. So in this stream, we're gonna.
You got to deserve to be Best Picture nominee.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull it up. Oh shit! Hold on. Here we go. And I'll put the link if anybody wants to join and read out the nominations and see what they give out their thoughts on it. But we're not really going to be doing any jokes in this stream, so we're doing something a little different here. Anyways, so we're going to go from the bottom and make our way to the top. So we're starting with the best live action shorts, and since you're the guest of honor, Peach Fan, I'll let you read out those nominations first. Oh, and Gabe's here too, but we'll let Peach Fan read it.
Yeah, I can read that. The best live action short are Alien. Well, that's kind of funny for a title.
Alien. That must be one from a different country. Oh, and how's it going, Gabe?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Anusha, I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent.
I've never watched any of these short films, so I don't have anything to say about it. What about you guys?
I never watch any of these live action shorts either.
I haven't watched them. I don't watch short films all the time. I watch them sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. Now we move on to best documentary shorts, and Gabe, since you just joined, you can read those ones if you want.
Can I read them out loud or anything?
Yeah, you can read them out loud.
All right. Best documentary short: Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
Much like the best live action shorts, I haven't watched any of these.
Same.
What about you, Peach Man?
I never watch any of these documentary shorts either.
Yeah, and we'll quickly go through the best animated shorts because I honestly haven't watched any of these fucking shorts. Hey, what's up, Barky? For best animated shorts, Beautiful Men, In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candles, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck. Haven't seen those.
There's an animated short called Yuck.
The last animated short title sounds really funny.
Damn, there's a link to it. I wonder what it is.
I'm I'm intrigued by it actually right now.
13 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That sounds like a weird synopsis.
That
yeah.
that yuck title sounds funny.
You're not really missing much, honestly. That movie is so fucking generic, in all honesty.
I haven't seen it. I'm not in a big rush to watching it.
I've
Yeah.
seen it. I've seen it yesterday, and
But I do love musicals, but I might check it out. Who knows?
sadly, I cannot get to this. I couldn't really sit through this movie that is so dull.
Yeah. I originally gave it a 6 on my letterbox rating, but after thinking about it, I'm giving it a 5.
So I'm guessing you didn't really like it that much.
No, not really.
I gave it like a 3.
Plus, I've
Yeah.
heard kind of infamous things about it.
So the
Yeah. What were you going to say, Peach-Man?
so the costume design, Ariane Phillips, a complete unknown. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I'm not really in a big rush to seeing that movie either because I'm kind of sick of all these biopics, in all honesty, especially ones on music people. There's like, it seems like they have a lot of these fucking movies nominated like every year, like when it's about a biopic on a famous music person, like literally every fucking year since like Bohemian Rhapsody, which by the way isn't that great of a movie. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, continue.
Lizzie Christie Conclave. I haven't seen it yet, so I cannot give my thoughts on Conclave.
I haven't seen it, but apparently it's supposed to be good. I'm not really into a lot of these things that revolve around religion, but I might give it a watch because a lot of people seem to be liking it. Oh, and hey, Mega Gamer, how's it going, dude?
John T. Yates and Dave Crossman Gladiator 2.
The costume
Makes
design
sense.
looks good.
Makes sense.
There's 2 left there.
Linda Moore Nosferatu. I gotta say, Nosferatu has a really good costume design, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, looks really good, and it looks fitting for the mid 1800s, I must say.
And
Yeah,
and
did you
Paul
see that
Tracy-
one yet?
I still haven't seen that Nosferatu movie yet.
Oh,
I've
check
seen
it
the other
out. It's
ones,
really
so.
good.
and Paul Tassywell Wicked.
Despite still haven't seen the movie, and I'm not really in a big rush of seeing it because I'm not a big fan of musicals. The costume designs actually look really good for that movie.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
what I've seen in the trailers.
Yeah, they did the costume design pretty well, so that makes sense for a nomination.
Yeah. Anyways, we're up to makeup and hairstyling. Go ahead, Gabe, if you want to read it.
Sorry, that would be A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, Substance, and Wicked.
Spoiler alert, there's going to be a lot of nominations for Amelia Perez because somehow that fucking movie got so many nominations. I really don't get it.
And I'm not going to be happy if it wins, honestly.
Yeah. I haven't seen A Different Man. I do want to check it out, but I missed it when I was at the Metro. But I hear it's supposed to be really good and had some really good effects.
Yeah, same here. It's supposed to be
And
kind
also,
of, it looks like an incredible movie.
and also, one of the actors in that movie is actually deformed in real life, and it's not the only movie he acted in. He had a very small role. I forgot the name of the actor's name, but he had a very small role in Under the Skin.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I know him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. Nosferatu was amazing. That's what fucking pisses me off. How the fuck does that movie get so many nominations as Oppenheimer, Forrest Gump, and The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring? Like, the movie's not even that good, and everybody agrees the movie is not that good at all, but somehow it fucking got like so many nominations. It really goes to show that the people at the Academy are so fucking out of touch. Like, fucking blow me. Like, that movie, like, there's plenty of other movies that are much better than that were nominated, and ones
Okay.
that were snubbed. Like, well, we'll get to the snub stuff later after we go through all this stuff. So, I guess we'll move on to visual effects, which I will read. Visual effects: Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. I honestly don't know why the fuck Better Man or Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes are on this. Like, they don't even look that great, honestly. Just Better Man, despite having actually seen the movie, it's just a fucking CGI monkey for fucking God knows why.
For Alien Romulus, I think I think the I think the director wasn't too happy that the visual effects team was completely rushed out, so they fixed it for the home release.
Yeah. I thought the visual effects looked really good too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dune Part 2 had amazing visual effects for me.
Well
Yeah.
deserved for Doom Part 2 for being on best visual effects.
Yeah. It sucks View didn't get the fucking Best Director nomination, which we'll get to that when we reach out to that. But I'm just going to say, spoiler alert, he did not get nominated this year,
Yeah.
much like he didn't get nominated for the first Dune movie, which is fucking bullshit. An attack on Canada. Like, what's wrong? They don't like Canadian directors being nominated for Best Director? Well, bring it on, you fuckers.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
kidding.
he's a really good director. He also did Prisoners, which that's a great movie.
And the first Sicario movie, and
Blade Runner 2049.
Late one in 2029, of course.
yep, and Arrival as well. One of Canada's finest filmmakers today, I must say.
Oh, Arrival is actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think Arrival's probably my favorite from View.
I think Prisoners is my favorite.
That was a great one. I gotta watch that one again. Yeah, that's another thing, Spidey. It feels like a lot of these award seasons are rigged. Well, a lot of the animated ones that always go to Disney were fucking rigged, except for last year. Eat shit, Disney.
But I would say the best picture choice was the good choice for last year.
Yeah. Although I think Poor Things should have won over Oppenheimer, but that's just me. Anyways, we go to production design. Go ahead, Peach Fan.
Okay, so the nominees for best production design are The Brutalist, which I haven't seen yet. Conclave,
No, go ahead. I'll let you go.
and then Conclave, Doom Part 2, well deserved for Doom Part 2 as well. Nosferatu makes sense. Wicked and Wicked, which makes sense as well.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, I am gonna be going to see The Brutalist in a bit. Like, the movie starts at 3, and it's only and it just turned 12:30 in my area. So yeah,
I do want to see that one soon.
Despite the whole AI controversy, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Oh, and Brett's here. What's up?
Hey, Brett.
I know. Oh wait, I
That
know.
actually makes me kind of worried about it.
Oh, I know. Adrian Brody also won Best Actor, his first Oscar for Best Actor for his Pianist role.
Yeah, maybe it'll be his second one.
I'm kind of worried about it because of the AI stuff in that movie.
Yeah, that might have compromised it because they used AI to edit out the voices, like the accent in one scene that's on for 2 minutes. That can kind of jeopardize that, honestly. Yeah. For production designs, I think they all deserved their spot, even though I still haven't seen Conclave or Wicked yet. At this point, I might give it a shot too, Arky. At this point,
I still have not seen it. I gotta watch it soon.
I gotta be honest. Wicked has over exceeded my expectations. Like my sister used to listen to the original Broadway musical for Wicked.
All right. Oh, and Brett's here.
Hey, Brett.
No one forgot about me! Hey, guys.
All right, calm down, dude. Calm down.
But as I was going to say... Oh, shit. Someone's mic was I might check out Wicked when it comes out on physical, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we were already at production design. So Gabe, you'll read best sound, and then after that we'll go to musical score. We'll let Brett
Alright.
read that, but we'll let you read sound
So for the
first. So go
sound, we
ahead.
got A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Of course, fucking Amelia Perez is there. Out of all those, I've only seen Dune Part 2 and Amelia Perez, but Dune had a really good sound.
Yeah.
And seeing it on IMAX, which was when I saw it, was fucking amazing. Like the sound was just like, woof. It
Yeah.
was just
And I gotta say, the
Yeah,
sound for the
yeah.
the
I
sound for
also
the Wild
feel
Robot is
the
really
rumbling
good.
sound for when I was in IMAX 70mm theater at the AMC.
yeah, really. Speaking of IMAX, I'm going to be seeing The Brutalist in IMAX. I think it's
Mm,
gonna be a long fucking movie
nice.
though.
It's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours and 35 minutes, so 215 minutes. That'll be the longest movie I've seen in theaters, surpassing Killers of the Flower Moon and Seven Samurai. And I
The
Mm,
also
one
want to
time,
see the.
the one time
What were
kind of
you-
reminds me of Lawrence of Arabia's one time.
Holy shit! I
Lawrence
haven't
of
seen
Arabia. That's a great movie.
what movie?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah. Even though Lawrence of Arabia was that long, but it went in the perfect.
I think Brad might be having trouble with his mic.
I think
Yeah,
that's Brett.
yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
can hear that
Hold on a sec.
echoing.
Oh no, I thought that would change something, but it didn't.
Wait. Is my mic good?
Uh, a little bit glitchy, but I think it might be all right.
Okay.
Um, okay, so now we're going to music original score. Go ahead, Brett.
All right. So all right. For music original score, we have The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I've only seen Amelia Perez. I'll say the score was actually pretty decent for that movie, despite the movie not being very good. But again, I haven't seen the other movies yet.
Mm,
The Wild Robot surprisingly had the other two nominations, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat for an anime movie to get nominated like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's very often you see an animated movie get nominated for original score. Although I think Up was originally nominated for original score. I don't remember though. I'll look it up later. Do you have anything to add about this, Gabe, or are you good?
I was gonna say the original score for World War was really, really good for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Mackenzie Wheeler.
Hey, Mackenzie.
I like the score in Wicked and The Wild Robot.
Yeah. So I'm assuming the score for The Brutalist must be really good. So that alone got me pumped up too.
Yeah.
Should be interesting to listen for over 3.5 hours. Anyways, so now we're on to music. Wait, how many categories? There's still a few more, but yeah, I'll read music original song. El Mal from Amelia Perez, which I believe that might be the song that revolved around the whole sex change one, which was pretty cringe. Like the lyrics for it was like, who the fuck wrote this? It's just, I don't remember. Anyways,
I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I did not enjoy any songs from Amelia Perez.
yeah, me neither. Like it's just not very well written at all, honesty. It's just like, what the hell? Anyways, for I got a little off center here, but for music original songs, El Mal from Amelia Perez, The Journey from the 688. Wait, yeah, 6888. Like a Bird from Sing Sing, Mi Camino from Amelia Perez, and Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late. That must be a documentary, I assume.
I didn't know there was a documentary about Neil and John from last year.
Wait, what is this?
Elton John.
Oh, it is a documentary.
Oh, it was on Disney Plus. I don't have Disney
I
Plus.
forgot this. I forgot about this movie.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus, so yeah, I wouldn't know about that.
I might check it out, the Elton John documentary soon.
I like Elton John, so I might check it out.
Yeah, I like his music as well.
In fact, I listened to Elton John song before the stream, which was Crocodile Rock.
Oh yeah, good song. Yeah.
I'm surprised there were 2 songs in this category from Amelia Perez. Like, ugh.
Yeah, couldn't it just be like one song per movie? Like, I don't get how you can get 2. Well, it's not the first time where something from one movie gets into one where it has 2 things from a movie in one category. Like, I think, Mark Ruffalo, I believe, and William Dafoe were both nominated for last year for Poor Things. I don't remember, though. I know William Dafoe was nominated, but unsurprisingly, he didn't win. But yeah, it happens. Anyways, one moment. I'm just checking who else is here. Now we move on to film editing. So take it away, Peach Fan.
You got this, Keegan. So here we go. The nominations for Best Film Editing are Anora, which I'm currently watching right now.
Ooh.
Oh shit, you're watching it?
Because I'm like
goated.
I'm like in first 8 minutes of it before I pause it
Ooh.
to read this. So anyways, let's continue, shall we? The Brutalist, Conclave, fucking course, that's Amelia Perez, and Wicked.
I want to say right off the bat, I think The Brutalist and Amelia Perez should both be disqualified from the film editing category for their AI uses. Like, that shit should get you automatically disqualified from that category.
Yeah, I agree with you, Keegan.
For
It
real,
doesn't
cook.
matter. Like, it doesn't matter how fucking little or like the size of an ant amount of AI that was used. Like, one single use of it, even if it's like the painting of a fucking bird or something, that should get your ass disqualified from the film editing shit. Like, get real. But aside from that, I think I really like the editing for Anora. Like, the editing was really good too, like with the lighting and all that stuff, especially during the New Year's Eve party scene, if you know what I mean.
I still have not seen Anora. I hear it's a really frisky movie.
I like the editing of Wicked.
Brett watched Anora yesterday and he liked it.
Cool. I hear it's really good, though.
And he says on Discord with the smirk emoji, he figured out why I've seen it twice. Isn't that right, buddy boy?
Yes, it is. I know exactly why.
But I can assure you that's not why. Both movies were amazing. I saw them twice in theaters, both the Brutal Anora and The Substance. Yeah. And I know you told me you liked The Substance better than Anora.
I still have not seen this Substance yet. I hear it's a pretty weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say the Substance helped me ease my memory of Amelia Perez.
Yeah. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Oh my god,
kidding.
that song.
Yeah, that's from that movie.
I will say, is it me or do I describe The Substance as The Matrix meets The Fly?
Well, I still haven't seen The Matrix. I know you're probably going to shit on me for saying it, but I still haven't seen it. But I'd say it's a mix between Stanley Kubrick, David Lynch, rest in peace, David Cronenberg, and trying to think of who else. And those are all I can think of at the moment. It's like a combination of those 3 directors, and you combine them into one movie. That's how I describe it. Anything you want to add, Brett, or should we just move on?
What do we add about it? I was washing my dog.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, about what? What do I add about?
Do you have anything to add about the film editing category, or should we just move on?
Let's see. Honora's editing was really good, but the others I haven't seen yet. I'm gonna skip the Brutalist and Amelia Perez due to the AI.
That's fair. But yeah, like I said, I'll be seeing the Brutalist here in a while. Anyways, I'm probably gonna have to pack up and get ready like after I finish the stream, which will probably be around 1:30 or something, because the movie starts at 3, and I'm gonna get myself some lunch before I go see it, because I haven't had lunch yet, but I'll do it after. Anyways, now we move on to adapted screenplay. So take it away, Gabe.
All right, so for the writing adapted screenplay, we have a complete unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing.
I didn't actually realize Sing Sing was an adaptation of something. It must be based on like a biopic or something, because I know that movie was based on a true story, and I know a lot of people are upset that movie didn't get either a Best Picture or something. I still haven't seen it, but I know the movie came out all the way back in July, but it didn't get the recognition until like, I don't know, like fucking months later. Like the fucking rules. I swear the rules for a movie to get nominated at the Oscars are fucking ridiculous. Like, why can't it just be like a movie that comes out every other month except like the end of the year? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, December is usually when the best of the best comes out at the end of the year, but come on, there's other fantastic films that come out throughout the year that deserve more recognition. Like, come on, people.
For real.
Yeah, like fucking like Dune Part 2 should have got a best director nomination despite being in the Best Picture nomination, even though I don't think it's gonna have a chance at winning that personally, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah. I think the little chance is gonna win Best Picture.
Yeah. Anyways, I know Amelia Perez is based on a novel, which I've never read. I'm actually kind of curious into seeing what the novel's like to see if it's any different. It probably is a lot different.
Not a big rush to read the novel, but I might check out the movie.
Yeah, the movie was mediocre at best, I'd say. It's just way too fucking Oscar baity. It's not one I'd ever watch again. Like I mentioned earlier, I initially gave it a 6 on Letterboxd, but I'm probably going to change that to a 5.
I think Amelia Perez is literal Oscar bait crap too.
Yeah. It's as Oscar baity as fucking Nomadland, which was the Best Picture winner of 2021. I thought that movie was boring as shit, despite a really good performance from Frances McDormand in that movie.
I heard that movie is really good.
I completely forgot about Nomadland, but anyways,
I remember watching it on an airplane, like when I was on my way to Newfoundland, like almost 4 years ago on vacation, and yeah, like it felt like nothing really went on in that movie from what I remember. It was just like, what the fuck? But whatever.
I think like movies like Minari or Parasite or Roma are way better.
Yeah, and Roma's a much better movie about Mexico than
I've never seen
Amelia
Roma. I hear
Perez.
it's really good. It's been on my watch list for quite some time.
Roma's amazing. I have the Criterion of that on Blu-ray. Really good movie. And I know a lot of people. I know I might mention this again about Amelia Perez, but apparently a lot of people in Mexico are offended by that movie because the movie negatively depicts Mexico, considering the director of the film is not actually from Mexico. He's actually from France. I forgot the guy's name, but we'll get to it because he's been nominated for Best Director. Anyways, we're going a little bit off course again. Wait, what?
Alfonso Cuarón is that the director, I think?
No, that's the director of Roma.
Wait,
Really
what
good
movie?
director. Roma. He also made You to Mama Tambien and the third Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, but what was the other director of a different movie?
Of Amelia Perez. I forgot his name, but he's on the Best Directors category, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, let's get on to Best Original Screenplay. So go on, Brett. Tell us what it is.
Hey, so the nominations for original screenplay is Honora Sean Baker, The Brutalist by Brady Colbert and his wife, I forgot her name, A Real Pain by Jesse Eisenberg, September 5th, I forgot the names as well, and The Substance by Coralie, I forgot his last name.
Carly Farjad.
Yep.
I haven't seen A Real Pain. I'm not really sure if that's really for me, but I don't really see why it's so Oscar nominated. But I might check it out. I'm surprised Jesse Eisenberg directed that one.
Oh yeah, I heard that one's good.
What the hell is September 5th?
That's the movie about the Munich Olympics massacre, where a group of Palestinians, I think it's what it is, the murder of the Israeli Olympic champions that were killed in the 70s. I haven't seen that one, but I've seen another movie that tackled that subject called Munich by Steven Spielberg, which I thought was really good. I recommend that one. That's a really underrated Spielberg movie.
Yeah, I heard of Munich.
I've heard
That's a great movie.
pretty good.
It's got Daniel Craig, Jeffrey Wright, and I can't remember who else. I know I'm getting a little off center here, but for best original screenplay, I think Honora or The Substance should win it. But I guarantee it's going to be one of those two, or maybe The Brutalist. Who knows? What do you guys think?
I'm thinking either Honora or The Substance may win.
Yeah. Brett, what do you think?
I'd probably say Honora.
Yeah, I think so too, or The Substance. Oh, your mic was fixed there for a sec.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It's a little glitchy, but it's getting better, so that's good. Anyways, for cinematography, I'm gonna read this. For cinematography, Lol Crowley. I don't know if I pronounced that first name right, but if I didn't, I apologize. Lol Crowley for The Brutalist. Greg Fraser for Dune Part 2. Paul Guillaumin. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Paul Guillaumin for Emilia Perez. Ed Lachman for Maria. And Jaron Blasky for Nosferatu, which Maria, by the way, is that new one with Angelina Jolie.
Mm.
I've only seen, like I said, I've only seen Nosferatu and Dune Part 2, but the cinematography for those movies are incredible, especially for Dune Part 2, I must say.
Cinematography needs no introduction for Dune Part 2.
Yeah.
I always love the cinematography of Dune Part 2. It's nice that you see the view of the desert.
I will say the cinematography for Emilia Perez is actually really good. As much as I didn't really like the movie that much, it does have some really good cinematography. So I guess the cinematography might be earned for that one, and at least that's for me.
I guess the cinematography is kind of decent for Emilia Perez.
Yeah, like, I like the lighting in some of the scenes, including the one scene where you got Selena Gomez in the I think it was like a nightclub or some shit. I don't remember. Actually, not that bad, actually. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, actually, we got a few more left, so we'll get this done. So for directing, go ahead, Peach Fan.
The nominations for Best Director are Sean Baker, Honora, Brady Corbett of The Brutalist, James Mangold of A Complete Unknown, Yax Aldiard for Emilia Perez, and Corley Fargiet for The Substance.
Yeah. Jack Audard, I don't know how you pronounce his name. It's a French name. That's the director who I was talking about, who directed that movie. Yeah, he's the guy who directed that film. I know he also directed A Prophet, which I really want to check out. I hear that's a really good one.
Yeah.
For best directing, I predict it would probably go to Honora or maybe The Substance or maybe The Brutalist. We'll see, because I'm going to be seeing The Brutalist today.
I forgot that James Mangold was nominated because I do like his movies.
Yeah, his last movie, Indianapolis Jones and the Dial of Destiny, wasn't very good, though.
I like James Mangold too. He's really good in directing Logan, and Ford versus Ferrari.
He also directed the remake of 310 to Yuma in 2007. Oh, hey, Sawyer, what's going on, man? I haven't seen that one, but I hear that one's supposed to be good. I might check it out.
And I almost forgot that Brady Corbett did movies like The Brutalist and also directed another one called Vox Lux.
Yeah, that one with Natalie Portman. Oh, he directed one other movie before that one. I forgot the name of it. So I believe The Brutalist might be his third movie, I believe. I'm not exactly sure.
Because I know
Anyway,
as an actor for a long time.
Okay, so for international feature film, take it away, Gabe.
Alright, so international feature film we have I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, Amelia Perez, Seed of the Sacred Fig, and Flow. Which I do want to see Flow soon.
I want to see that one too.
Speaking of which, Flow, honestly, it might become my new favorite animated movie of 2024.
Really?
Yeah, because I like how it tells the story without containing any dialogue.
That's interesting. For international feature, I've only seen Amelia Perez, but the good news is The Seed of the Sacred Fig is coming out at the Metro next month, so I plan to go see it. I hear that's really good, especially the whole story about the director. He got in trouble. He had to make the whole movie in secret because I don't really remember why, but he got in trouble after that, and I think he got arrested in Iran, I believe, because he's from Iran, and there's like a lot of issues with some filmmakers trying to make their films in Iran because of like some of the strict stuff they have to follow and stuff. So it kind of jeopardizes their projects, which is a shame. But yeah, I do want to check that one out. Brett, have you seen any of these?
For international feature film, not yet, but I don't want to say about it.
Yeah. Anyways, next is documentary feature film. I haven't seen any of these, but take it away, Brett.
Okay, so for documentary feature film, we have Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain War, a soundtrack to a Coupe d'Ave, I forgot how to say that, and Sugarcane.
Haven't seen those, but Black Box Diaries, I'm assuming, has to do with like airplane crashes and stuff. So that one might actually be an interesting documentary.
Plane crashes.
I've never seen any of the documentaries, so I can't really say on that one.
Me neither. I don't really watch documentaries very much, but I don't know.
I like documentaries. They're cool.
Yeah, I don't watch them all the time. I watch them sometimes. My goal this year is to try to watch more documentaries, honestly. Like, I watched American Movie a couple weeks ago, and that one was fucking amazing. Definitely check that one out. That one's hilarious, too.
And I saw you rewatched David Lynch's The Art Life and The Celluloid Closet.
Yeah, and rip David Lynch.
Yeah.
Anyways.
When I found out that David Lynch died, I almost cried.
Yeah, I was at work when I found out, and I'm like, no. Like,
I'm like,
someone's got to be making this up.
And I felt my eyes watering.
Yeah, it was on my mind that whole day. David Lynch. Anyways, for animated feature, I will read it out. So for animated feature film, we got Flow, Inside Out 2, because of course it is, because Disney's got to have something in there.
Yep.
Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, In Vengeance, Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. Out of all of these, I've only seen Memoir of a Snail, which I fucking loved. What do you guys think?
I've seen almost all of these except for Memoir of a Snail.
I've not seen Flow and Memoir of a Snail, but Memoir of a Snail is one I really want to check out soon.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a sad film, but it's really good too. I also want to see
I absolutely love Inside Out 2. And Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance, Most Foul, The Wild Robot, and Flow.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2 is fucking amazing. I saw that on my birthday, the same day it came out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it yet. I like the first movie, though. Brett, what do you think about the animated feature film?
I have a feeling maybe The Wild Robot will win, but I'm not totally sure on that one.
Have you seen any of them, though, or no?
Only The Wild Robot and Inside Out 2.
Oh, nice. Which one do you think is better?
Probably the Wild Robot slightly.
Yeah, I actually
I'm
still
with
haven't.
Brett on this one.
Yeah, I actually still haven't seen The Wild Robot, but after hearing a lot of your guys' praise for the film and a lot of praise for the movie on like Instagram and shit, I gotta check it out, and I definitely will. I can tell you that.
I was gonna say, I'm hoping the Wild Robot wins because that's my favorite movie of this last year.
Oh, nice.
And
And I gotta say, the Golden Globe win for Flow really surprised me.
Yeah, me too. Even though I still haven't seen that movie yet, but and especially considering the movie was all done by people, I believe they haven't done animated movies before. I believe.
I think it's kind of rare for adult anime movies like Memoir of a Snail to win Best Picture. I mean, not Best Picture, be nominated. I meant.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time this happened, I believe. No. It was Anomalisa was the last time. That was a Charlie Kaufman one. That's a great movie. I recommend if you haven't seen it.
I hear that's a pretty weird one.
Yeah, it is a weird one, but it's really good. I gotta watch that one again. I remember really liking that one. I think maybe Adaptation or Synecdoche in New York might be my favorite Charlie Kaufman movie. I don't know. I gotta rewatch those ones one day.
Wait, I thought Spike Jonze directed Adaptation.
Oh fuck. No, that I got mixed up. That was Spike Jonze who directed it, but Charlie Kaufman wrote the screenplay for that one. My mistake.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I was gonna say I friggin' love Mary and Max. That was a really good movie. It was a really sad Elliott.
Yeah, I had to see that one. Anyways, for actress in a supporting role, take it away, Peach fan.
The nominees for Best Actress in a Supporting Role are Monica Barbaro, a complete unknown, Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez.
I'll admit, Zoe Saldana actually did pretty good. Did do a pretty good job in Emilia Perez, I must admit. And I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, she's good in this movie.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Ariana Grande got a nomination, considered she's more famous for being a singer, but she is the co-star of the film. But
she played Glinda the Good Witch.
Yeah, I actually couldn't recognize her in the trailer. I'm like, who is that? Like when I first saw the trailer for the movie when it was coming out, when I saw Wildcat in theaters, I got the end of May. I'm like, who is that? For some reason, I thought it was like somebody from Game of Thrones or some shit. I don't know.
I still haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm planning to rewatch that show soon when I finish The Boys.
I've heard it's great, but I hear the 8th season.
Yeah, the last season sucked ass. And Isabella Rossellini got her first Oscar nomination, which is really good. She's like in her 70s now, and she just got her first nomination. You might know her from Blue Velvet. Anybody else got anything to add before we move on to what's the next one? Best actor in a supporting role?
I don't, so I guess.
All right.
Ahead.
So for best for actor in a supporting role, take it away, Gabe.
All right. So actor in a supporting role, we have Yura Borisov in Honora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
I haven't seen. I've only seen Honora, so I haven't seen the other movies. I know The Apprentice is the one about Donald Trump, but we're not really going to get into that here. But apparently, Jeremy Strong did a really good job in that movie too.
I need to see A Complete Unknown because Edward Norton is a goated actor.
Of course, he's probably not going to win the supporting actor. Like, he's been nominated so many times, but never got a win. Like, the dude should have even got a nomination for American History X, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, and Fight Club as well.
Yeah. Oh, see you, Sawyer. Have a good one, dude.
Oh, bye, Sawyer. I didn't realize he was there.
Yeah, he was. I was just reading out the things. I think the guy in Yuri Borisov did a really good job in the film, too. What do you think, Brett?
For best supporting actor?
Yeah, like,
The dude who played Ego in Honor does not deserve the praise, honestly, because in my opinion, he was kind of barely have a dialogue movie.
yeah, he was the bald guy who, not the guy that got kicked in the nose when they were trying to restrain Honora. Like, if you know what I mean, that part was hilarious. Yeah. Anyways, moving on, we got to actress in a leading role. Take it away, Brett.
Okay, so actress in the leading role, we have Cynthia Erivo as Alphaba for Wicked. We have Carla Sofia as Amelia Perez for Amelia Perez. We have Mikey Madison as Annie or Honora from Honora. We have Demi Moore as Elizabeth Sparkle for The Substance, and we have Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here.
Yeah. I didn't see I'm Still Here, but I know that's the Brazilian choice for the best international feature. And I hear that one's supposed to be really good. I don't know if the Metro played it or not, but I missed it. I do want to see it. I hear it's really fucking good. I think the winner for actress in a leading role should either go to Mikey Madison or Demi Moore. Carla Sofia Gascon did good in the film too, and actually she's the only transgender actor or actress to get a nomination this year, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I should have said actress, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She was actually good in the film too, I might add as well.
I gotta say, Cynthia Erivo did pretty good in her alphabet role in Wicked.
Yeah.
And Demi Moore actually did pretty good on her comeback.
Yeah. And she won, and I think she deserved winning the Golden Globe at the Golden Globes. Yeah. Maybe she'll win it. Anyways, for actor in a leading role, we got Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo from Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes from Conclave, and Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump in The Apprentice.
It's cool that Ralph Fiennes got another nomination.
Yeah, he might not win it though. Like, I mean, he's a really good actor, but he still never got an Oscar win. I mean, he should have won his nomination for Schindler's List when he played Eamon Goth. I believe that's how you say his name.
I'm sure he got a nomination for The Imitation Game, I think.
I think he was in that movie. I don't remember.
You ever seen that movie?
I've seen half of it, but never finished it for some reason. I don't know why.
But
it's really good from what I remember.
I hear it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these, so I have no comment. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we move on to the big one?
I haven't seen any of these, but I know Adrian Brody got his second Oscar nomination, I think.
Yeah.
I do want to see it Unknown because I love Timothy Chalamet, even though I'm not really a big fan of Bob Dylan.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to see that one. It just looks like just another typical musical biopic.
For me, I hope Ralph Fiennes gets the Oscar this time.
Yeah, who knows? And anyways, on to the big one, Best Picture. And since I went last, take it away, Peach fan. Let's finish it off.
You got this. The nominees for Best Picture are Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
Woo! Wow.
I actually liked how you used your voice in that. You read it out with enthusiasm as the big one.
Applause. That's my man.
Yeah. For Best Picture, I don't think A Complete Unknown. I think A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, and Nickel Boys don't have a chance against the others, even though I still haven't seen the other movies. Well, I haven't seen Conclave, Complete Unknown, or I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, and Wicked yet.
Imagine if Wicked got Best Picture.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because the state of Hollywood kind of blows, but whatever. But who knows? I don't think it might, but we'll have to wait and see.
I've
What do
seen
you guys
Doom Part
think?
2, Emily Perez, The Substance, and Wicked. I'll get into the rest of it sometime, but Doom Part 2 definitely deserves to be a Best Picture nominee.
Yeah, even though I don't think it's got a chance against the other movies. Let's just leave it at that. Wait, Gabe, did you say what you think should win Best Picture?
For me, I would say Honora and the Brutalist and Dune Part 2 are good choices.
Hmm.
Even though I'm pretty sure Amelia Perez is surely going to be nominated, of course. Well, it is nominated, but yeah.
Yeah. And Brett, what do you think of the Best Picture?
Hopefully, I have huge hope, but I hope it's Substance. I have a feeling the Oscars will pick Honora, but I would not be upset with that either because it's a great movie.
Wait, what movie was it?
I said, for my choice, I want it to be The Substance, but I have a feeling the Oscars will pick Honora, but I would not complain at all.
Yeah, same here. I'm thinking it might be between Honora or The Substance.
Speaking
But
of
we'll
the
just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, me neither. Oh shit, I almost hit the wrong one. I was gonna take off the stop sharing thingy. But I bet a lot of people would be pissed off if Amelia Perez somehow won.
Yeah, that probably like the other worst Best Picture winner next to Crash.
Yeah. But we'll have to wait and see. Now we get on to the next subject. Let's talk about the biggest snubs of this year's nominations. Well, since you guys are the guest of honor, I'll let you guys go first. So let's let Peach Fan go first.
Hans Zimmer and Denis Villeneuve being snubbed for the Oscars are pretty felt.
Yeah, like they made some really good music for the movies this year, especially for Hans Zimmer for Dune. Like, I mean,
The fact they openly said it wouldn't be allowed to qualify is fucking bullshit.
And especially Denis Villeneuve, which I think it's pretty felt for best
Yeah,
director.
like I agree. Like he should have got a best picture best director nomination. Like, I mean, come on, do better. Are those the ones you can think of at the moment, or you got more?
Well, I don't have any much to say.
Okay. Since Gabe joined second, I'll let you go next on what do you think are the biggest snubs from this year's Oscars?
I think Denis Villeneuve is the biggest snub from what I could think of so far.
Yeah. Like I mentioned,
his cinematography in his movies look amazing.
Yeah. But at least it got nominated for best cinematography.
Yeah.
So that's not bad, but it would have been better if he got best director.
Yeah.
Is that it, or do you have any more you'd like to add?
I don't have any more right now.
Okay. Brett, what are your biggest snubs for this year?
All right, so I got a few, but it's mainly for one movie, and that's obviously my baby because this movie got zero nominations, and I think George Miller deserved a Best Director nomination for Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. I think Anya Taylor-Joy should have gotten a Best Actress nomination for Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, and I think even Chris Hemsworth deserved a nomination for Best Supporting Actor in Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga.
Judging from your profile picture and that you mentioned it, I'm assuming that this was your favorite movie from last year.
Correct.
Oh yeah, I thought so. What were you gonna say, Gabe? Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I did. I still haven't seen Furiosa or any of the Mad Max movies.
Oh, okay. I know I already wrote mine in my community tabs post yesterday, but I'll still read it out anyways for the biggest snubs. For me, I already said it already. It was Dennis Valentine. Like, come on, they should have put him on there. But my other snubs for this year, I'd say would be Margaret Qualley for The Substance. She did really good in the film too. I think she did equally as great as Demi Moore, but hey, it happens. Another snub I have, I'd say, is both Luca Guadagnino's Challengers and Queer. Like
Oh yeah,
Challengers,
I should have said that because I hear that one's really good.
yeah, like the music for that movie was so good. Like Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross both should have been nominated for best musical score for that movie. Like, come on, so like some of the best score I've heard all year seeing that movie.
And I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Keegan because both 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 composer score for Challengers are so great, and they deserve to win Best Original Score for in the Golden Globes.
And I
Yeah.
Daniel Craig should have been nominated. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been nominated for Queer. I'll get to that in a moment, but I'm still talking about Challengers here. Like, I mean, it's kind of bullshit they both didn't get nominated, but you know, it happens. And I also think Zendaya should have gotten nominated for Best Actress in Challengers. I know it's a hard one to choose between that and Dune Part 2, but I think she's a really good actress, whether it be in Dune, Euphoria, or anything else she's been in. But I think Challengers is probably her best performance of her career so far, tied with Euphoria.
I'm not a diehard fan of Zendaya, but she's a really good actress.
Yeah.
I never watched Euphoria, but I hear it's supposed to be really good.
The first season's amazing. The second season, while not as good, I still thought it was pretty good. But yeah.
I hear that show's supposed to have some really good cinematography.
Yeah. Really good visuals and stuff. Another one for my snubs would have to be Queer, both for the film and Best Actor, because I think, in my opinion, Queer is Daniel Craig's best movie since probably the James Bond movies or the American remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
I have it on Blu-ray, but I still haven't watched that one yet. I hear that's kind of fucked
I
up.
really like Daniel Craig. He's really good in James Bond and Knives Out.
He was also really good in the movie Defiance and Road to Perdition. He was one of the bad guys in that movie.
Yeah, and I also really liked him in Layer Cake.
Oh, and Brett left. Either he lost connection or he left. But in case if he left, have a good one, Brett. Thanks for coming on here. Yeah, Daniel Craig should have got nominated. I think that was probably his best performance in Queer to date. Like, I mean, he was really good in the film. I'm not really surprised that Queer didn't get nominated because I guess it was a film that probably not a lot of members of the Academy really give a shit about, and it was probably too weird for them. But again, that happens.
One movie I still really need to watch with Daniel Craig is Knives Out.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. I haven't watched the second one yet. I got to rewatch the first one. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember liking it, but I've only seen it once, though.
I hear it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, it was fun. I was actually really surprised with that one, too. But, yeah. Anyways, that's all the snubs I got, and I think that's about all the stuff we can talk about at the Oscars, so I guess we could talk about other movie-related stuff if you guys want to.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just head out, so see y'all.
Okay, see ya.
And I don't know if my profile picture, it's Brady Corbett as well.
Yeah, I know that's from the movie Mysterious Skin. I still haven't seen that one yet.
It's a very dark and it's a really sad movie, too.
Oh, yeah, Brett had to go. See you, Brett. Yeah, I saw it in the private chat. Yeah.
I'm
I haven't
definitely
seen it yet. I've read the book, though. The book's really, really good, but it's really dark, though.
Yeah. I'll definitely do a review of that movie soon.
Oh, and I just didn't think about this till now for my snubs. I think I Saw the TV Glow should have been nominated for Best Production Design. The production design for that movie looks really good.
Yeah. I've heard great things for the most part, but I've heard mixed things as well.
And the cinematography for that movie is really good, too. Like, it's a good movie. It's not for everybody. I can totally understand the flaws people have with the movie. Like, it's not a perfect film by any means, but I personally really enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah. I gotta watch that one again. I haven't seen it since I saw it at the Metro, but I remember really liking it.
Mm.
I find it interesting that both The Substance, Nosferatu, and Alien Romulus all got nominations, while of course The Substance got the most nominations. I guess that might actually be a good thing for horror fans. Maybe people are starting to notice the great stuff about horror movies, because fucking there hasn't been a single. Well, if The Substance does win Best Picture at the Oscars coming up in March, it would be the first horror film in like 32 or 33 years to win Best Picture since Silence of the Lambs, which would actually be amazing.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs is a classic, man.
Yeah.
I also
Some
really
people
I enjoyed Hannibal, Red Dragon, and Manhunter were really good, and Hannibal Rising was not very good.
I still haven't seen Red Dragon or Hannibal Rising yet. I do have Manhunter on VHS. I still haven't seen it yet, though. I would
And
like to get the Scream Factory release of it.
Speaking of VHS, I did see you watched a movie called Horror yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great movie. It reminds me so much of Donnie Darko a little bit. I'm like, yeah, this totally is what inspired Donnie Darko.
I've seen it once. I want to revisit it soon. It's amazing.
Wait, what movie? Donnie Darko?
Yeah, I've seen it once. I want to revisit it soon. I remember
I've seen it like. Oh, go. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I remember really being blown away by it, and I kind of knew what was going on as well.
Yeah. Wait, did you watch the theatrical cut or director's cut first?
Regrettably, watched the director's cut.
Ah, shit. That's what kind of gives it away for you. It's like.
But my Arrow Video Blu-ray has the theatrical cut, so I'm gonna watch that in the second viewing.
Yeah, but hey, I made that mistake too when I first watched Donnie Darko.
And I remember your story about what happened when you first ordered it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, the disc was all fucked up. Like, it played fine up until the 90-minute mark of the director's cut, because I made the mistake of watching that first and not the theatrical cut, but it happens. So then I had to order it again, but it was sold out, so I ordered the DVD instead. I'm like, fuck it. And it was the director's cut DVD. And then a year later, I found the theatrical cut on DVD, and I bought that. And then finally, when the 4K was being announced, I ordered it, and I got it. And I've had the 4K ever since. I'd like to get it on VHS one day, Donnie Darko, but I know that VHS is really hard to find and can be pretty expensive on eBay. It's like over $100. Like, Jesus Christ.
Man, I'm just imagining if VHS are expensive nowadays.
Yeah, not all of it's expensive, but the ones that are harder to come by can be pretty expensive. Much like a lot of rare Nintendo 64 games and GameCube games and such.
Not even 2 tape sets?
Yeah, I think those can be pretty pricey too, I believe. I don't know. Well, some of the stores I go to, they can be pretty cheap. Well, they can be like under $10, depending on what it is. Probably the most expensive VHS I ever bought was probably the VHS for Desperate Living. That's a John Waters movie. I still haven't watched it yet. That one cost like $55.
I think that's like part of Pink Flamingos and Female Trouble as a trilogy, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't have Divine in it, though, I don't think. It has the old lady, I forgot her name. She was also in Polyester in Pink Flamingos and Female Trouble. Edith, what's her name? Babs, the Eggman's here. The Eggman's here. Yeah, that old lady.
Divine's mom.
Yeah, Edith Massey. Yeah, that's her name. She's also in Desperate Living. Oh, shit. I didn't realize she passed away in 1984, so she died 40 years ago.
Yeah, rest in peace to them.
And rest in peace to David Lochery.
Yeah, he's the guy who played as Raymond.
Yeah, and was also in Female Trouble. He died in 1977. Yeah. He was only 32 when he died. What the fuck? Yeah. This was actually fun. I actually really liked doing this, like taking turns reading all the nominations. That was actually really fun. I actually thought about doing something like this for a while, and I'll definitely do something like this after the Oscars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'll be entertaining to do in the future streams.
Yeah. And I also like to do more serious, like, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with doing the jokes and all, like, just doing, like, discussion-related streams. That would be fun. I thought about doing something like this for a while, and this was, like, a bit of an experimental type of stream. Yeah, it was fun, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add, and I'm probably going to have to get ready to go here in a bit. I'm going to go get me some lunch before I go to the movie. So I guess I'm probably going to end the stream right here. But thanks for coming on the stream, dude. It was nice talking to you.
Yep. See you in the next
Yeah,
one.
hope you have a good one, and I'll talk to you in the next stream if you join.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, you have a good one, dude. All right, guys, thanks for watching this stream. This was a fun stream to do, and I will definitely do another stream like this in the future, not just about reading out nominations for stuff like that, but in general, just have like a little discussion stream and maybe do a few jokes, but not like do a lot of jokes like we do in my normal streams and stuff, if you know what I mean. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one, everybody. Peace. Bye-bye.